What is going on, guys? So today we are going over Still Here by Khye Fragrances. So I was testing this bad boy out today and I really like the way that this smells. It's a little fruitier, it's a little bit more lively, a bit more adventurous, a bit more playful in comparison to some of the scents that I've tried so far. Here's the atomizer. We'll try some more of this on. And it has a synthetic sweetness to it, which I like, which I can appreciate. Every synthetic or something that comes off synthetic isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be done really well. Versace Dylan Blue is a good example of using some synthetic, smelling notes and making it work. It's one of the components in here that comes off that way. It's like a really, really high pitched sweetness. Almost can be almost annoying if it's done too much, but this one isn't too bad. This one is, you have somewhat of a fresh, somewhat of like a sparkling, opulent sort of opening, but it's short-lived and you get right into this warm, high-pitched, almost sharp sweetness. There's a lot of fruity mixes going on here. There's a lot of things that smell like berries in here. There's something that almost comes off like an apple in the opening. And so with this one, it is to me a great spring scent. Maybe nice for the summer evening. I wouldn't wear this, summer in the daytime where it's really hot. That sweetness can be, I believe, can be a bit much. But as this dries down, it changes up just a little bit. When I was smelling this, I was catching something that came off to me like blueberry, strawberry, apple, possibly either a peach or a mango, and maybe even a blackberry. That was something that was coming off like a vetiver. It was like a slight smooth, but like a faint hint of like a woodiness. And it was almost paper-like how clean and just sort of light and airy it was. So it reminded me of like a vetiver. Like I said, there's a booziness to it. There's like this synthetic, like really sharp, dry, and like airy, sugary sweet. Kind of like that same sort of sugary sweetness that you would get in like a cotton candy. Like when you eat certain cotton candy, it's got like that, I don't know what, it's good, but like too much of it just be too much, and it's just it kind of gets bitter how sweet it is. That's how this smells, or a certain aspect of this smells. Love this sort of boozy quality that kind of lingers in there as well. I'd say you're probably getting a jasmine in here. Actually, let me go get my phone so I can give you exact guesses. All right, so here are my guesses on the fragrance. So I put apple, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, melon, vetiver, maybe cedar, lavender, mango, peach, as well as jasmine. So those are my notes that I guessed on this fragrance. Like I said, it's just extremely fruity, extremely lively, adventurous, sweet tanginess lingering around in there, a little bit of a light woodiness. And to me, it's not too bad. It's not something that I would reach for that often. And it's that certain sweetness that's in there. It doesn't last the whole duration of the fragrance, but there is a certain sweetness that's really high pitched. All right, so we are online and let's see what the presentation looks like. Looks really good. Nice little picture, nice little graphic on the front here. Introducing Still Here, the epitome of a gourmand elegance. Elevate your olfactory experience with Still Here, a mesmerizing cotton candy perfume. Listen, that sweetness, it was just high pitched, yo, and it just smelled like, it smelled sweet and then bitter, the same way cotton candy is when you taste it, and that's the way that sweetness is. Like I said, it doesn't last the whole time. It does go away, but that's so weird. And it's just like, that is just, it's unmistakable. Meticulously crafted for the discerning connoisseur, an exquisite fragrance weaves an enchanting tapestry of scent, artfully combining notes that evoke a symphony of sophistication and whimsy. Top notes: A dance of sweet nostalgia still here opens with effervescent allure of candy floss, whisking you away in a nostalgic journey through the enchanting scents of childhood. This top note is an ode to the delicate sugary wisp of spun sugar. And I kept mentioning that it was something sugary, like it was something that was really high pitched, almost airy sugary. So that's pretty cool. That I'm with so far, not too bad. Heart notes. Subtle complexity as the fragrance evolves. The heart notes of wood pulp adds a layer of intriguing depth. The aroma of finely crafted paper mingles with the sweetness, creating a harmonious balance between playful innocence and mature sophistication. That's pretty cool. The fact that we mentioned paper, like it had like this paper-like woodiness. It was woody, but it wasn't necessarily like heavy or dense. It wasn't damp, smoky like an oak. It wasn't dry, smoky and heavy like a cedar. It wasn't necessarily creamy and woody like a sandalwood. Um, it had a woody presence, but it was real paper-like. So that's why we kept saying vetiver. But the fact that they reference paper, I'm happy with that. I'm cool with that. And in the base notes, a symphony of opulence still here cultivates a base of amber, vanilla, and musk. Listen, we were everywhere with these notes. We guessed apple, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, melon, vetiver, cedar, lavender, mango and peach, jasmine. None of that was happening. So what the notes is listed as is candy floss, wood pulp, amber, vanilla, and musk. So we were in line with that high pitched sweetness from the cotton candy. We were in the ballpark with the wood pulp. When we guessed vetiver, it kind of has like a little bit of that. I think we may have mentioned vanilla. I think I may have mentioned it, but I don't remember. And that was pretty much it. So it's not too bad. Like I said, with this fragrance, it's just it's almost like a boozy berry. Like there's some berry or something here, and it's throwing me off. But overall, you're gonna get a really warm, sweet, airy, creamy gourmand scent. It is very feminine leaning, in my opinion. This isn't something that I think guys would gravitate towards, especially with that cotton candy note in there. That could possibly be a little off-putting for some guys. But overall, the fragrance itself is not too bad. It lasts for a really long time. I was in the grocery store today. Somebody told me that I stink. I'm not too sure. Maybe it just didn't work out that well on my skin. But to my nose, it doesn't smell too bad, and I like the fragrance. I'm definitely proud of us on the cotton candy part. Glad we guessed that one, because the rest of them, we missed the mark on the rest of them. So I'm glad we at least got that one. And that is it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace.